Hey Google,
Hello user, how may I ruin your day?
I would like to search for Doctor Who, the Ark.
Righto, here you go.
Thank you. Oh wait, this is the Ark in space.
Yes,
I wanted the Ark.
this is the Ark.
No, this is the Ark in space.
This is my #1 search result for you.
But it's not what I searched for.
Ah, I see. How about this?
Nope, that's the special edition re-release of the Ark in space.
This one?
Nope, same thing but just a different region's box art.
I do not know what you want from me.
Doctor Who, the Ark, 1966, William Hartnell.
Okay, well, if you are sure, here you go.
Oh, finally! Alright, YouTube, I'm gonna need some footage from the Ark. Here's 10 scenes from the Ark in space and like 20 videos that aren't even related to what you searched for. Oh, no, I just need to search for the Ark. Why is this so impossible to do? Well, if that's how you feel, here's a free copyright strike, loser. Oh. Daily Motion?
Kill me!
Ah!
I'm gonna show you the same ad twice in a row, 5 different times on the same video.
You, Daily Motion. For real though, screw Daily Motion. Sorry if it looks like I just crawled out of bed. I kinda did. I figured I'd just leave my hair like this though, because it kind of matches the horrible bowl cuts of the aliens in this story anyway. Shut up, let me have this. Finally, a serial from season 3 with no missing episodes. Unfortunately, because you can't buy Doctor Who DVDs here anymore, I had to rely on Daily Motion and their useless, ad-infested, endlessly stuttering video playback. Oh, I could spend $35 plus shipping on a DVD import from Australia and wait months for it to arrive, but no, because that's dumb. And besides, the last bunch of Doctor Who DVDs I ordered online just arrived absolutely munted. And no, I'm not exaggerating. On the 31st of December 2021, I placed a big order with JB Hi-Fi Australia, and the last item only just arrived on the 7th of May. So, the Ark, which is located in space but is not the Ark in space, is a 4-part story from 1966, and I loved it. Technically, there's 4 episodes, but the story is split into 2 parts, taking place in the same location across 2 different time periods. It's a really great setup, despite not really making the most sense logistically. Like, the TARDIS lands inside the same spaceship in the exact same spot, 700 years apart, but like, the spaceship moves, right? Like, it's going through space, so for a TARDIS that's stuck on random, landing in the same spot, light years apart, like, that's pretty impressive. Anyway, the story starts off with a little glimpse into Dodo's character, seeing as we didn't quite get much of an indication as to what her personality was like due to the rushed nature of her introduction at the end of the Massacre of St. Bartholomew's Eve. She seems to be a pretty brash, know-it-all teenager who's fond of speaking in slang terms and raids the TARDIS's, costume room for this ridiculous outfit. I think they're trying to portray her as like a rambunctious teen, but like, she pretty much just talks and acts the same as someone from our modern time period. Uncannily enough, that actually makes more sense than it should, because she just so happens to be infected with a deadly disease that threatens all life on the Ark, a spaceship charged with the responsibility of ferrying all remaining life on Earth to a new planet. And yes, it is exactly the same as Alien Covenant. So yeah, Dodo must be from the year 2020, because this virus wipes out a fair few people before the Doctor can inevitably develop a cure. Plus, later on we find out that after they left, the virus apparently mutated into a stronger strain, killing even more people, just like Delta and Omicron? Man, this story's hitting a little bit close to home. I wonder if they had dumbass anti-vaxxers on the Ark as well. I really want to keep talking about the story and just how well it works being set across 2 different time periods, but this is one of those rare serials that I do absolutely recommend even if you're not doing like a First Doctor marathon. So for that reason, I'm going to leave the second half of the story a surprise. I put this up there with like the Censorites and the Dalek Invasion of Earth as some of my favourite first time viewings so far. What I will say though is that there's deception, conflict, unexpected allies, and it just works so well. I never want to overhype things leading to eventual disappointment. This isn't like the best thing ever, but I did really enjoy it and believe it's worth a watch. To be fair, I might be giving it more praise than it's worth simply because this is the first time since The Time Meddler. What's that, like 5 or 6 serials ago, that I've been able to sit down and watch something in its entirety without having to resort to animations or reconstructions. That's not to say those things are bad. Oh no, a lot of work has to go into those. But what is bad is having to rely on Dailymotion to watch them. I often find myself wondering, maybe I would enjoy The Crusade and The Massacre if I could watch it as it originally aired, but we'll just never know. Speaking of which, it'll be right back to using Dailymotion for next week's serial, although thankfully there's at least one episode left intact in the Lost in Time box set. Nevertheless, thank you all so much for watching, and a massive, massive thank you to Chris Burton for your support in my Daleks Master Plan review. Tune in next week when we take a look at the fondly remembered, yet often forgotten, the Celestial Toymaker. Oh my gosh, shut up, PlayStation!